Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Love Hunkily, episode 269. Yeah, happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday. Let's do martial arts, huh? Uh-huh. Oh, martial arts. Well, how about like jump side kick? All right. Okay. Jump side kick, okay? All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes break. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, good exercise there, huh? Wow. Nice. Okay. Happy Friday. Hey, good evening. Happy Friday. Yeah, so we've been talking about like, oh, hair do we do real quick. Okay. Yeah. Ah, it's the time. Hair time. So I gotta do my hair. All right. All right. So yeah, we've been talking about like humanological theology. Yeah, some quite radical actually. Okay, so deviating from traditional religions, theories, but that's fine. It's just modern times these days. So yeah, it's nothing wrong there. But I think we talked enough. Okay, so about that. So maybe we can change some subject matter, talk about something else. Where's my whiskey from? There it is. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Let me get some whiskey first, okay? Let me talk. Good evening. Yeah, welcome, welcome. My proud future leaders, martial arts, education, career development. Thank you. Be ambitious, okay? Yeah, my proud future leaders. Yeah, martial arts, education, career development. Thank you. Good evening. Happy Friday. Yeah, welcome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good education, ambition, good career development, exercise, right? Yeah. Dancing, acting, riding, learning, all the good stuff, right? Yeah. Welcome. Good evening. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Friday. So, how about filmmaking? Let's talk about filmmaking. It's a little bit related to, we can relate that to theology, okay? It's like God is creating the universe, right? And then as a writer, filmmaker, hmm, basically we're creating our own universe. It could be a book, like novel, fiction, or it could be a movie. Okay? Yeah. Right? Yeah, I do believe in God, goddess. Yeah, deity, divinity. Yeah, I think they do exist. Yeah, in my opinion. Mhm. Yeah, so when I was in Los Angeles, California, between 2006 and 2009, 3 years, okay, I had full-time job as a computer programmer, okay? Los Angeles, California. That's between 2006 and 2009, okay? I was in my late 20s, between 28 and 31, okay? So I was doing full-time Monday through Friday, like 9 to 5, computer programmer, Los Angeles, California. And but during my weekday nights, after I come back from home from work, yeah, I'll do editing of my movie, Therapy for Metaphobia, which is on YouTube for free. And during the weekends, I go drive to Mojave Desert. That's like I would say like 5 hour drive from LA. Okay, and that's like all is Saturday morning. Okay, and get a hotel room and then do the filming in the Mojave Desert, stay the night, and in the morning of in the hotel, Mojave, city of Mojave, and then in the Sunday morning, do one more filming, okay, in the desert, and Sunday afternoon or evening, yeah, driving back to Los Angeles, okay. Yeah. My apartment is in what was in North Hollywood. It's a Victoria Boulevard and was it Lancashire or I think it's Lancashire Boulevard. I think it's been a long time. Okay, so around that corner, okay? It's San Fernando Valley, North Hollywood, okay? Yeah. And I live there in an apartment. It's studio efficiency apartment, and I did not have a bed, but I had mattress on the floor, okay? And one desk and one chair. That's pretty much what I had. Of course, desktop computer, electric keyboard, and I had guitar, yeah. Mhm. And so basically, very basic efficiency. Not even one bedroom, no efficiency. The studio apartment, okay, in North Hollywood, and that's where the movie was edited. Okay, later on, I joined the U.S. Army. Okay, yeah, 2009, and in Fort Hood, Texas, Army barracks room. It's a very small room. It's like kind of like dormitory. Okay, yeah, brought back my computer some July 4th holiday, and I finalized the editing of that movie, Therapy for Motophobia. Okay, so it's very humbly made. Okay, yeah, in my small apartment in North Hollywood, and in the army barracks room, that's where editing was done. Okay, yeah. very humble. Huh? Yeah. Because in my opinion, it's all here. It's in brain. Okay, it doesn't have to be like fancy studio. Okay, just good education, good brain. Okay, yeah. 5 minutes for chorus. Thank you. All right, 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now let's talk about Korean TV show. The one I'm watching these days, 제빵왕 김타구, it means Bakery King, Mr. Kim Taku. I like many parts of that TV show. The parts I do not like, I just skip it. I've seen the whole thing maybe once before, once or twice. Okay, so but there are parts I really like. Okay, like martial arts part, and also some nice drama. Uh, what a week ago, I think I just cried and cried and cried. Okay, so compared to House of Bluebird, another Korean TV show in YouTube, 제빵 김탁구, well, the English title they say bread, love, and dreams. Okay, yeah, but it was in Korean phrase, Korean title is 제빵 김탁구, in Baker King or Mr. Kimtaku. That's what it means. Okay, so that one, so in House of Bluebird, there are a lot of comedy there. Okay, but in Baker King Kimtaku, that one there are a lot of drama there. So uh, I cried a lot. Okay, it's very well produced. highly effective child actors, child actresses, good casting and good acting. They did fantastic job there. Yeah, yeah, and uh, yeah, basically the science of bakery production, like moisture, texture, is very beautifully filmed. Yeah, I appreciate that part too. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we talked about that. Okay, let's move on. Next topic. Mm, how about some humanology stuff? Like this in humanology, there are many theories, but one theory in humanology is the copium account theory. What is copium? Copium is like energy. Okay, so account like beans, jars. Okay, like in terms of character development, to be a mature, good human being. There are many areas in terms of human character, good personality, okay, like morality, like ethics, to be nice to other people, and there's diligence, like discipline, okay, and then exercise, good health, okay, yeah, also has to education, discipline, okay. So we invest in those different areas in terms of good character, personality, okay, yeah, or socialization, communication skills, social skill, okay. So we need to invest our energy in those different areas. Just like account, like bank account, right? We can save money in checking accounts, saving accounts. Okay, so it's that concept. We invest energy in different areas. Okay, yeah. And but that's character, personality alone in that department. There's another department, education. Okay, knowledge department. There may subdivisions. Okay, like knowledge when it comes to it could be science, mathematics, and it could be foreign languages, and then music. It could be musical instruments or singing, that whatever. Okay, and exercise part like martial arts, calisthenics, like weightlifting, swimming, and running, and martial arts, dancing. Okay, so within our department there are subdivisions, right? Yeah, and we invest our energy, sometimes money too, time, effort to in those diverse areas to better ourselves. Okay, so education, just like evolution, it takes long time. Okay, and my hair, it takes long time to redo and redo and redo, and I still have to do it to look more presentable on camera. Okay, yeah, yeah. I when it comes to appearance, yeah, hygiene. Okay, yeah, dental hygiene. Brush your teeth, wash your face, wash your hands, take a shower. What me? I take a shower Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning, and Thursday evening or Friday morning. Okay, so twice a week during the weekdays. Full bath or Sunday evening. Okay, yeah. So personal hygiene. Brush my teeth twice a day. Whitening strips. That's once a week when I take a bath. Okay, yeah. When I take a bath, yeah, full exfoliation with my fingernails in the bathtub. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So when it comes to appearance, yeah, there's a personal hygiene, hairdo, and fashion, and matching colors, whatnot, right? Yeah. So again, one department of appearance, subdivisions, right? And we invest our money, time, effort, energy into those diverse areas in order to be a beautiful human being. Okay. Like sense of humor, acting, or modeling, fashion modeling. Like, yeah, that will help. Okay. Like acting, right? Yeah. Singing, right? Singing, acting, writing. Okay. And I did purchase online the valveless chromatic harmonica. Okay, so that's like the kind of harmonica that sound can be like continuous, like I bought it. Okay, online, so it arrived like some time next week. So okay, yeah. 5 minutes break for chorus. Okay, thank you. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so let me do some brightness adjustment of cell phone. Okay, okay. So okay. Yeah, so education it takes a long time. I mean, the K-12 system, right? 6 years of elementary school. In America, like what 2 years in middle school, 4 years in high school, right? That's like K-12 system alone, and then 12 years. Wow, that's a long time. There are a lot to learn, right? Yeah. And then some people go to like community college, which is great. Okay, so for 2 years, or 4 year college, or and after that graduate school, right? Yeah, so continuing education or continue to learn outside of school. And, that's what I do these days. Okay, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So that's evolution in microscopic level, like microcosmic level as an individual. Okay, so as a human society, as a Homo sapiens, humanity as a species, oh, that takes even longer. Okay, so we're talking about entire human history, and it's still going on, right? So it's just evolution or education is same thing. Okay, we just get better, more knowledgeable. Okay, so it is slow process because there's so many areas, one at a time, right? But many areas to invest onto. Okay, we learn foreign languages. In foreign language alone, there's like Chinese, Japanese, Korean. There's so many languages, right? And then there's science, you biology, physics, chemistry, mathematics. Okay, then so That's why learning is slow process, education. So is evolution. Okay. So I guess we can talk a little bit more about religions. Okay. So like in Bible, okay, this exorcism, like basically expelling demons from people. Nowadays, it is in psychology, psychiatry, where mental illness, it could be personality disorder, mental illness, personality disorder, or mental disability. Okay, more scientific approach, which I appreciate. Okay, and the way they do it is not like one time. Yeah, yeah, some ritual. Hey, demon, get out of this person. That's not how they do it these days. Okay, it takes a long time therapy. Okay, in psychology, psychiatry. Okay, but the thing is this: psychology, psychiatry is very young science. They have a long way to go. It's not very well developed area in science. But understandably so. Why? They're dealing with brain. They're dealing with more like metaphysical entity, like personality. Those are not visible. They're dealing with invisibles. Okay. The metaphysical universe, mentality, it's not visible, like concepts, ideologies. Yeah. So it's difficult area. So that's why they're so underdeveloped. Okay? But they're trying, okay? Yeah. They want to help people, right? I appreciate it. Yeah. But at the same time, I appreciate old school approach where like demonology, like talk about spirits, exorcism. I appreciate that too. I do. Okay? Yeah, all the religions. I appreciate it. Yeah. Really simplifies things, right? Yeah. Mm. But the thing is this, psychologists, psychiatrists, they know healing somebody with mental illness, mental disability, personality disorder, this is a process. I heard that term, the phrase in the movie will analyze this. Is it about Billy Crystal and was that Godfather guy, Robert De Niro? Uh, I didn't like that movie very much, okay? But why heard that term? Okay, yeah, so healing a person with mental illness is a process. It's not like one time, one session thing. No, it takes a long time. Yeah, that's a good point to make. Right? Yeah, sure. How about human-analytical approach? Yeah, I'll tell you about it after 5 minutes, bro. Okay, thank you. Uh, and some vocal rest. Yeah, mighty proud, future leaders. Okay, so uh, humanology is more about prevention. Okay, it's about education, exercise, diet, good rest. Look, last couple of days in Alaska, it rained a lot. Okay, and during my lunch hour, weekdays, 1 hour lunch break, typically I run. And when it rains, okay, let's say I run during the weekends around my house in my neighborhood, okay, safely. If I do that, if it rains, I run with my umbrella on, okay, because I need to run. Okay? Yeah. But if it rains a lot, even with the umbrella, my pants get wet. But during the weekends, I can come back home and change my clothing. But during the weekdays, I work in Anchorage. I live in Matsu Valley. Okay, so during the weekdays, in the lunchtime, if I run with the umbrella, sometimes I do that actually if it does not rain too much. Okay, but if it rains a lot, then I do not. I have change of clothes in my car, but the sweatpants. But I cannot wear sweatpants at work. Okay. So what I did instead, past couple of days, I went to shopping mall in Anchorage. Okay, do my lunch hour, and I walked inside the shopping mall. Okay, yeah. That's good exercise too. Not as good as running, but still. Okay, yeah. And it was nice. Okay, yeah, to see people shopping mall. Yeah, nice decorations and just window shopping, walking. Okay, oh, it's nice. Okay. Hmm? Yeah, so those kind of like good exercise, just walking around the shopping mall. How nice. Look at people, random strangers, and nice decorations, merchandise. That's very mentally healthy, right? But today, because I go to shopping mall sometimes, I need to buy something, right? So today, during my lunchtime, I went to food court of that wonderful shopping mall in Anchorage, okay, and bought some food, okay. It's I love Chinese food, okay, it's Americanized Chinese food, so like three the fried rice and three side dish in the one big to-go box, and it cost me about $20, $25, okay? But that's worthwhile. Why? Because at one time I do not eat too much at one time. I eat like 5 times a day, small amount at a time. Okay? You do not want to eat too much at one time because it will cause pot belly. It's called stomach distension. You do not want that. Okay? So yeah, like 5 times a day, small amount each time. Okay? So that big to go box, it will be like I already ate once. Probably 2 or 3 more times. Okay. Oh, that's why it's worthwhile. Yes, so have some fun like that, right? And then be happy. Yeah, slow down sometimes. Yeah, take good rest, good night's sleep, good food, and so human knowledge is more about prevention, okay? Yeah, just continuing education, career development, exercise, martial arts, strengthen your spirit, be nice to people, and be ambitious, continuing education, career development, and uh, exercise, right? Yeah, so humanology is about the prevention of mental illness, physical illness. It's about healthy lifestyle. Yeah, I'm drinking whiskey now. Okay, but I'm 48, and it's Friday evening at home. I do not drink and drive. Okay, yeah. During my 5 minutes break, yeah, I smoke cigarettes just a little bit, but three puffs, about 1/7 of a cigarette. Okay, each time. Yeah, I smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol in very, very moderation. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. To relax. It's good for mental health. Okay. Yeah. Trust me. But in America, you have to wait until you turn 21, unless your parents in your parents' house giving you some drinking education lesson. That is legal. That's allowed. Okay. But otherwise, you have to wait until you turn 21. Okay. In America, other countries, it depends on countries. Sometimes some other countries like it's like 20 years old, or sometimes 19, 18 even. It all different. Okay? Yeah, happy Friday. Yeah, good evening. Yeah, happy Friday. Now let's take 5 minutes break for rest. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Majwa Education College Bank. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Nice name. Yeah, 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Time check. Yeah, he's been like less than 1 hour. Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Yeah, welcome. Good evening. Yeah, my professional leaders. Yeah, martial arts, education, college development. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So, good name, good name. Yeah. Now talk about House of Bluebird, Korean TV show. That's my favorite. Okay, of all time. Han Eun-soo, female character. That actress, she was street cast, meaning she didn't go to acting school. Some casting directors, just discover her on the street or maybe shopping mall, whatever. But you need to be very careful about that because there are some imposters like that, criminals, kidnappers. They may introduce you as, oh, I'm our casting director of big studio or photographer, but sometimes they're the kidnappers, criminals. Okay, yeah, I've seen some documentaries about it. Okay, so you need to be very careful about it. Okay, so but it does happen in legitimate fashion every now and then. Both in Korea and America. Okay, so that has happened, but you need to be careful about it. Okay, so, okay, yeah. Because there are criminals out there. Yeah, you need to learn martial arts. Okay, and yeah, do not trust people too easily. Okay, but in that case, yeah, Hanunsu character, the young female, the Kim Ju-won's younger sister. Okay, she didn't go to acting school, but she's what was known as the naturals. Okay, and they both in America and Korea and other world countries too. Okay, some people are just naturally good at acting. So somehow they got discovered by some casting agent or talent agent, casting director, okay, and the movie or TV show, they act so well, like professionals, okay. Some people are like that. They're known as the naturals, naturally good acting people, like actors, actors. Some people are like that, okay, natural talents, okay, yeah. And the Hanusu character, she's like that, okay. She didn't go to acting school. I think she was in college when she started appearing in the TV show, something like graphical design or something. Okay, so but her acting is fantastic. Yeah. I wanted to mention that. Okay, yeah. Another like street casting that happened in America. Okay, what's his name? He's Korean American. Okay, he went to MBA in UPenn, the Wharton Business School. Okay, he's a smart guy. He's Korean American. What's his name? I do not remember his name, but he appeared in 007 movie, the James Bond movie as a villain. Okay. Later on, what some other movies. Okay, so he's black belt in Taekwondo. Okay, but he's Korean American guy. Uh, so he made it into Hollywood, but the way he was discovered in the Eastern Coast, I think it's in Manhattan, New York. Okay, so he's MBA. Okay, Master of Business Administration. Okay, in Wharton. University of Pennsylvania, I believe. Okay. So in Manhattan, New York, I think he worked in maybe some stockbroker, Wall Street. I don't know. Okay, but he was a tall skyscraper in Manhattan, New York. I think maybe it was somewhere else. I don't know, remember. Okay, but he was just suit and tie going to work in the elevator of tall buildings, skyscrapers somewhere. Maybe Manhattan, New York. Okay, casting director of a Hollywood movie or some talent agent was in that elevator, and he or she was impressed by this Korean American guy. And then some business card exchange. Okay, hey, do you want to be an actor? Something like that. So, okay, yes, and the rest is history. Okay, so that's how he got. He made career transition from kind of Wall Street, like stockbroker, to Hollywood in Los Angeles, California. Something like that. Okay, very interesting. Like a Cinderella story, right? It has happened both in America and Korea. Okay, mm? And his acting was good. Okay, yeah, yeah. He didn't go to acting school, but I guess it's a little bit natural. I think. Okay, yeah, he was good. His acting. Yeah. Yeah. I watched several movies like 007 and another one. He he did very well. Okay, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, we can talk about acting after 5 minutes break, okay? So, vocal rest. Okay. 5 minutes break, thank you. Uh, Wait, no. Let's talk about acting, okay? Sure. Let me redo my hairdo. I apologize. Yeah. Uh, I took an acting class, 3 credit class in Madison, Wisconsin University, okay? Probably year 2000 or something, okay? I major in computer science. No minors, okay? Just major in computer science, that's all. But I took other classes, like acting class, 3 credit. It was good, okay? I learned a lot, okay? And after that, I went to Cornell, and after that, after 2 years, I moved to Los Angeles, California, okay? And to become an actor there, Hollywood, okay? I was there 2006 to 9, 2009, 3 years, okay? Los Angeles. And I did not take any class there, okay? I was working for full-time computer programmer, okay? But initially, before I started making my own movie, therapy for phobia, okay? Yeah, I went to auditions, okay? Yeah, like student films, okay? Good student film directors, okay? Oh, they're good, okay? Well, they hired me, okay? They did not pay us, but it's good for the actor's resume, actor, actress. Okay, so yeah, it was nice audition. Oh, how nice, right? I learned a lot about acting. Okay, they're film majors in film schools in Los Angeles. Okay, they're very smart people. Okay, so they hired me for their student film projects, short film. Okay, and I learned a lot from them. Okay, and one of them I remember, University of Southern California is a big acting school. Okay, I mean filmmaking school there. Okay, the student filmmaker, Mr. Director, okay, of student film school project. Okay, he told me you have to tense. Hey, Huhnkie, you have to tense. He was younger than me. That was like 2006. I was like 28. He was doing undergrad film major in USC. Okay, the Trojans, right? So he was probably like 21 or 20 years old. I was like 28. He was 8 years younger than me, but his film major is very elitist when it comes to filmmaking. USC, UCLA, right? Yeah, or New York Film Academy. Okay, in Los Angeles, France. Okay, or Los Angeles City College. Okay, yeah, they were great. All right, those are the student filmmakers who hired me to appear in their wonderful student film project. Okay, I remember every single one of them. Okay, they're great, smart people. So this USC film major, about 20-year-old, something like that. Okay, maybe 21. I don't know. Maybe even 19. Okay, it's my guy. Okay, yeah. I was 28. But he being elitist filmmaking school, USC, University of Southern California, okay, film major, okay. That's like what Francis Coppola, the Godfather director, he went to that school, right? Yeah, USC. I know about film history, okay. So this young gentleman, the student filmmaker, telling me, "Hey, you have to Huhnkie, you have to tense, relax a little." What? Okay, yeah, I relax. Yeah, so I remember one time okay, he hired 2 actors, 2 guys, okay, me and another guy. He gave me honor of the lead role. The other guy supporting role, okay. I think he wrote the screenplay himself. He's a smart guy, okay, and he invited the two of us, kind of star actors in Los Angeles, okay, to the classroom. University of Southern California. Yeah, the filmmaking classroom. Okay, there were 20 students, film major. Okay, so this gentleman, student director, okay, I'm student filmmaker, okay, director of the short film, student project, okay, and two hired guys, me and the other guy, okay, yeah, do the scene in front of the students, also professor. So we did our scene, okay, yeah, basically memorizing the screenplay that he wrote, short film, okay, about 10, maybe some scene maybe for 3 minutes, okay, but the entire short film maybe 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 7 minutes. No, okay, yeah. So we did our scene for my 3 minutes, okay, yeah. In front of the about 20 film majors in USC. Okay? So after we did that, two of us, okay, me and the other guy. So yeah, I looked and then they were not impressed. I remember. They were not impressed at all. Okay, okay. They're very high standard, I guess. Hard to impress. Hard to please. Okay. But he did his advice. Yeah, relax. Do not be too tense. Be more natural. Do not be too artificial. He did his advice and the final film, short film, yeah, he was satisfied with our performance. Okay, yeah, I remember. How nice, right? Yeah. 5 minutes break for correct. Okay, thank you. It was nice. Learning from younger people, right? Yeah, that's great. Learning from younger people, okay? That's great. Yes, yes, yes. 5 minutes break, thank you. Yeah. I learn from you, of course, okay? Yeah, absolutely. 5 minutes, thank you. Vocal rest. Yeah. But so yeah, some continuing story from Los Angeles, California, Hollywood, right? It's nice. It was fun. Yeah. How exciting, right? Audition, okay. Like it's like job interview kind of, but short term project, okay. They last maybe a month or a couple of weeks, okay. During the weekends, because star actors, actresses, we have day job, okay. My case, yeah, computer programmer, okay. Yeah, so during the weekday nights, yeah, we would apply to online in internet. Yeah, some audition. There's some websites for that, okay. So yeah, so apply. Weekends, Saturday, Sunday, audition. How exciting. Yeah. There's student film projects, community theaters, some commercials, reality TV shows, or music videos. Okay. Yeah. It was nice. It was nice. Very exciting, right? Yeah. Hollywood, right? Ah. Something small, right? It's not like major big studios project, no. Just more established people, okay? We are startup actors, actresses, okay? But it was so fun. It was so nice. It's beautiful. Yeah. Very fond memories. Back in the days, like 2006, okay? So I did that for 1 year, okay? Next year, I started making my own movie, Therapy for Metophobia, alone in Mojave Desert, okay? But before that, 1 year, yeah, going to auditions, okay? Yeah. Sometimes they give their own screenplay or some another screenplay more established, okay? So to memorize, okay? Other times, they let us come up with our own screenplay, monologue for like 3 minutes, okay? Yeah. Because I did both, okay? Memorizing their lines or writing my own monologue, 3 minute monologue, and memorizing my own line, okay? Depends, okay? Depends on projects, okay? Other times, no lines whatsoever, just improvisation. Okay, no lines. Do not read. Do not memorize. Yeah, just situational improvisation, just instant reaction, that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I've been to those auditions too. Okay. So very unpredictable, right? Yeah, yeah. So it's so cool. It's diversity, right? Their line, my line, or no line whatsoever. Yeah, it was nice. Right. So it's like job interview, right? In Hollywood, as actors, actresses, we are being watched in the audition. We are standing and they are sitting, like five of them, sometimes three of them, okay? Maybe director, writer, producer, okay? All different genders, races, ages. Yeah, they're sitting on the chair with table, we're standing, right? Sometimes interacting with other actors, actresses, because they want to observe how we act as performer interact with other performers. Some auditions were like that, okay? Total random stranger performers, okay? Sometimes just alone. What a great, good kind of diversity there. I remember. They were like 2006, 20 years ago, okay? I remember every single second of that. Yeah. Or something else, okay? 5 minutes break, walk rest. Thank you. Welcome to Human Show. Human, okay? Yeah, it was nice. Oh, yeah. It was nice. Yeah. 5 minutes, thank you. Yeah. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, some more interesting Los Angeles, California story. Yeah, I mean, I did have one year like going to auditions. Okay, so I learned a lot about acting. Okay, yes. It's like kind of schooling outside of school. Learn more about acting in Hollywood outside of school. Okay, I learned a lot. Okay, yeah, it was good. Okay, good education. Yeah, but after one year of that, next year, 2007. Okay, yeah, I learned enough. Okay, now next step. Okay, yeah, let's make my own movie. Yeah, therapy for mental program movie. Okay, so yeah, so because I learned enough. Let's take it to the next step. Let's make my own movie. Therapy for mental program movie. Okay, so yeah, so oh, yeah, that's like second year in Los Angeles, California. Okay, 2007. Okay. Hmm? But mind you, remind you, okay, the whole time I was a full-time computer programmer Monday to Friday. Okay, but still, because I have no pets, no girlfriend, no family, no nothing. Okay, just after I punch out, clock out the computer programmer job, time is mine, alone in my apartment. Those Hollywood. Okay. Yeah, so I had that luxury. Okay. Yeah, so just being a single guy, more career oriented. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, let's make my own movie. Okay, yeah. So first thing, I need to have a screenplay. So I went to cafe. Like during the weekends, okay, it could be Starbucks or whatever cafe in Los Angeles, okay, North Hollywood, but San Fernando Valley in general. Yeah, I have my car, Chevy Corsica, red Chevy Corsica, right? Which appeared in that movie, Therapy much for you, okay. So yeah, you can go to a cafe. Back then, I did drink coffee. Nowadays, I do not. Okay, because I want to sleep at night. Okay, so but back then, I did drink coffee. Okay, so yeah, to cafe. I downloaded in my laptop, downloaded internet, Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, some nice free screenplay writing software. Okay, so yeah, so okay, okay, I'm gonna write screenplay for my own movie. What would be about, Later on, yeah, therapy for mental phobia. Okay, so but yeah, so I was like, hmm, what should this my own movie be about? Nobody else was involved in this production, okay? Separate from my movie. Why? I want to have absolute creative control. Okay? So that's why I made this movie all by myself. I did not tell anybody about it. Okay. So, yeah. Secret project. Okay. Mhm. So I'm gonna make a movie all by myself. Now what? Screenplay. I need to have a story. What should this movie about? You know? Maybe God is the creator of the universe. Maybe ask the same question. Maybe trillion years ago, eons ago. Yeah, I'm about to create a universe. What kind of universe should I create? As God is, as God, divinity, as a creator, creatress. We're gender neutral in human school, okay? So we'll appreciate both genders, okay? I just happen to be a male, okay? That's all. Yeah, so like divinity, God, goddess, the creator, creatress. What kind of universe should I create? Right? Kind of cinematographical theology. Eh? We talked about this before, about a year ago, I guess. Yeah. Welcome to human school, okay? Yeah. Yeah, we can't going back to theology, sure. briefly, okay? 5 minutes break for rest, okay? It's time check now. I think it's been an hour. We got 12 minutes, okay? Let's ventilate, get some fresh Alaskan oxygen, okay? So we need oxygen, okay? So, we thank plants. Good oxygen there. Very fresh. Yeah, take part. Thank you. Okay, so like cafes that I went to in Los Angeles, San Fernando Valley, but that's like Studio City or whatever, okay, Ventura Boulevard, they're more well-to-do people, maybe some startup actors, actresses with wealthy parents, okay, so I live in North Hollywood, okay, so back then, okay, that's same San Fernando Valley, but more affordable place, okay, so but in cafe in like Studio City, Ventura Boulevard, that's like a more more elaborate decoration, whatever. Okay, so I enter through my car, parking lot, cafe there. With my laptop, nice Wi-Fi, internet connection. Download is a free online free download is screenplay software. Okay, now what? So I learned enough of acting. Okay, now screenplay writing. What should I write about? What should this movie about that I'm about to make? Later on, therapy for metaphor, okay, so. Yeah, but like down to earth. Yeah, living in Los Angeles, California, okay. Big city. Some escapism, Mojave Desert, to relax, during the weekends. Kind of travelogue, to escape the city. Yeah, weekend vacation, alone, to get away from it all. Okay. To go to a quiet place in the Mojave Desert alone to escape the city. That's the title of the instrumental music, the very first instrumental music in the movie. Second was for okay. Escape the city. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Mojave Desert alone. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Welcome. Good evening. Happy Friday. We're talking about filmmaking. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. kind of my real life story. Okay, I love Los Angeles, California. They're good people, guys. But during the weekend, yeah, we want to get out of the city, be alone, interact with the nature, wild nature. Okay, to be alone with the nature for diversity's sake. Okay, in the city, good people, but during the weekends, to be alone with the nature. Okay, that's the original idea of that movie. Sacrifice for free, I guess. Hmm? Going out in the desert alone with a camera, tripod, water, sandwich. It's quite romantic. Okay, I was alone, happy single guy. Okay, yeah, but it was romanticism in a way, more metaphysical dimension. So welcome to Human Show, Human School. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, vocal rest. Okay, we'll do one more segment because I'm getting drunk. As you can see, I can barely open my eyes. Okay, I got some food and then watch some music videos, Korean TV shows on YouTube, and go to bed. Okay, 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, my vocal cord needs some rest, so we'll make it real quick. One more segment, okay? So, yeah, out there in the Mojave Desert, that's like 2007, what was that? 29. This in the line of that movie, okay? So, yeah, Mojave Desert, beautiful, okay? But it was quite dry and quite hot. It's dry desert, Mojave Desert, okay? So, but it was very poetic and philosophical inquiry there, okay? Yeah, getting away from the city, Los Angeles, and going to driving to Mojave Desert, like 5 hours during the weekend, and being alone with the nature to meet God. God is alone in Mojave Desert. How philosophical, metaphysical, poetic. But you need to learn martial arts. Traveling alone, it can be dangerous. Okay? You need to learn martial arts, okay? Eh, but I'm martial artist, so yeah, no problem. Eh? Especially when you're female. I do not recommend females traveling alone, okay? But learn martial arts, okay? But I happen to be male, eh? And I'm martial artist. So in the desert, alone, no problem. Okay? Yeah, so yeah, being alone in the Mojave Desert in the evening, right? Like when the night falls, okay, so that's that music video. Yeah, that is the kind of dusk in the evening, alone. Back then I had long hair, okay. Yeah, just looking around, right? Wandering around Mojave Desert, yes. Yeah. Hmm? Was nice. Being alone with the nature, right? I love people, but for diversity's sake, it's also nice to be alone with the nature, okay? But you need to learn martial arts, okay? To do that safely, okay? So, survival skill too, yeah, water, food, okay, yeah, you need that stuff, okay? Lighter. I smoke cigarettes, so I always have lighter with me, okay? So, to make fire, if necessary, if it get too cold, okay? Yeah, learn survival skill too, okay? Yeah, YouTube or other places, okay? Wait. But that night, those nights in Mojave Desert, at night, it did not get cold at all. It was still hot. Okay. It chilled a little bit, but it was still warm. Okay. Yeah, I did spend one night in Mojave Desert. Okay. Because my car got stuck in the sand. Okay. So it was still warm. Okay. So maybe some other deserts get cold at night. I don't know. When my car was stuck in the sand in Mojave Desert, I slept inside of my car. Maybe it got a little bit chilly. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. So. Yeah, more story there. Yeah, I tell you tomorrow, Saturday. Ah, yeah, so welcome to Human Show, Human Show, okay? Yeah, we're talking about filmmaking, okay? Yeah, that's very interesting, right? Yeah. More to that tomorrow. Ah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got some food and watch some music videos or TV shows, whatever, okay, and go to bed. All right. I always brush my teeth, okay? So yeah, mindful videos, yeah, martial art education, code development, acting, writing. If you can learn musical instruments, more power to you. I ordered this harmonica, okay, the waveless chromatic harmonica. I heard about it, okay. Ooh, continuous sound. Yeah, I want to learn about it, okay. So, I play it like maybe next month, okay. After I practice it, okay. So I'm excited about that, okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, see you next time, okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay. See you next time too, okay? Thank you. We get to mathematics. Maybe next month, okay? Thank you very for mathematics. Yeah, maybe next month, okay? Yeah, maybe the Faraday forest, the distribution of coprimes, okay? Yeah, we get back to that, okay? We dealt with it before, okay? So, okay, yeah. Yeah, thank you. See you next time. Thank you. Yeah. Mm.